Good afternoon, everyone. This is Liza. I'll be taking you to a tour to the Manila Philippine Temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Some of you might have been in this area, or maybe you passed by along Temple Drive, White Plains, Quezon City, and you will be able to see this edifice. Okay, this is the outside structure of the Philippine Manila Temple. Temple is a very significant place or worship place for us Latter-day Saints. We do a lot of activities inside. Such activities or ordinances that we do, it cannot be performed in a regular chapel. So that's why we come here at the temple, perform those ordinances. We have ordinances for the living and the dead. If you notice, that's Angel Moroni. He is actually the angel spoken in Revelation. It says that there will be an angel flying in the midst of heaven, having an everlasting gospel. So what else other things that we do here? But anyway, before I give you a little more background of what we do at the temple, we come here from Tuesday to Saturday. The temple opens, or the first session normally opens at 7 o'clock in the morning, and the last session from Monday to Friday is until 7 p.m. On Saturdays, last session I think is 5 p.m. So the one that you can see right now is the headquarters of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints here in Asia Pacific region. I don't know if it is Asia Pacific region or Micronesia. So that part is the missionary training center where those members who will be serving in the mission will stay there for at least 90 days to undergo training, cultural training, language training, and they will be prepared for the places where they will be assigned. Example, there are some foreigners coming from other countries like Americans, New Zealanders, Australians. They come here and study a little bit about the Filipino culture, the places they will be going, what things they need to prepare. And if you noticed, there's actually this underground. So the church provided this underground pedestrian so that we'll be avoiding the traffic. Okay, so you can notice there are some members who are actually just been maybe inside the temple. I just finished my session. We call it endowment. I performed the endowment. So endowment is actually for the living and the dead. Today is November 2nd. It's All Souls Day, and I really made sure to come here in order for me to perform some ordinances for the dead. I don't need to go to the cemetery just to be able to perform some ordinances, but coming here to the temple at the temple is actually already one way for me to perform some ordinances for my dead. Okay, if you notice, buses coming out from other provinces, they come here all the way from other provinces. Most of them are from the north. Soon there will be more temples that will be rising in the Philippines. There was a recent announcement again, but here in the Philippines, temples that is operating is Cebu and Manila Temple. I've never been in Cebu, hoping one time we can come and visit. And here, what you can see now, here we're going towards that area. So that's actually the housing for the temple presidencies. So the leaders of the temple, or sometimes some couple who are actually serving. If you look at the stairs, it's beautiful. The facade, outside facade, looks really perfect, manicured. It's well maintained, but it's not the physical facade that we are come here, but it's the ordinances. This is just an add-on for us. So you can see jeepneys, private cars coming here. Oh, they're ready to the Christmas lights here. Okay, there will be temple lightning soon, so where you will see lights. Oh, they're getting ready. It's being prepared now for temple lightning. So this is the back area. Behind this is the Grand Meadow. No, Green Meadows. In front is the front side is the Corinthian Garden. This is the back side of the temple. Okay. So if you will be having a wedding, you can actually have a perfect picture here. Okay, showing the trumpet of Angel Moroni. For your information, Angel Moroni is the last writer of the Book of Mormon. That's why we're called, by the way, Mormons, because we do have a Book of Mormon. Okay, it's a little bit noisy, but it's okay. I just want to take you around the temple. Okay, I was 14 years old when I was baptized. There you go. Yeah, sister. I was 14 years old when I was baptized, and one of my biggest dreams is to be able to come here. Of course, because of poverty, you can just easily come here because there's only one temple in the Philippines, and I am from South Cotabato in Mindanao. So one of the goals that I set for myself was, when I am at the right age, I want to work here in Manila to be able to have a better access to the temple. Okay, so I'm taking you to the towards the side so you can see the other side of the temple. Yeah, this is the back side. It's still manicured. Okay, that part, that side, we call it the holding area or the annex. While you're waiting for your session, members, kids who cannot get inside will wait for their parents, or while we are waiting for your schedule. Let's go to the garden area. By the way, not all members of the church has an opportunity to enter the temple. You must be qualified, and we have a passport. We call it the temple recommend, before we could be able to get inside the temple. And that temple recommend will attest if you are qualified to get inside the temple. There are some very important things that we have to abide by before we can consider ourselves worthy to enter the temple. One of that is, of course, following the law of chastity, wherein there is no premarital sex, no homosexual relationship, you're not living in, you're not in an unmarried relationship. We do also abide with this are the rules of no sexual relations to someone you're not married. So it's a bit tight, but if you have been an LDS or a Latter-day Saints, it's not really difficult because we live with it. What if you made some mistakes? What if, life is not perfect? So you're given the opportunity to repent. And if in case you're a temple holder and you violated that law of chastity, you are given the opportunity to repent. So it's not exclusive for someone who is really haven't sinned at all, but it is an opportunity for everyone to rekindle with the Lord. Okay, some of the ordinances or some of the things that you have to prepare as well is you must obey the word of wisdom. What's the word of wisdom? No alcohol, no tobacco, no tea, no coffee, and no harmful drugs. Okay, those are basic. I don't see it really a huge problem but instead it was part of our promises or covenant when we were baptized. The first thing that you have to do here before you becoming a member, there will be missionaries actually normally knock on your doors, and they will teach you the gospel if you're not a member, if you're grown up. And then if you accept the gospel, they will invite you to be baptized, and baptism is a gateway towards all other ordinances that you'll be able to obtain here in the church. There's still a lot of things that I want to share to you, but at this time we will go see what is inside the annex area. Okay, so, oh, by the way, normally those who are performing the higher ordinances, they are 18 years old and above. The youth, they have also ordinances that they can perform. We call it the baptism for the dead. If you have a question about it, I'll give you. There you go. It's a beautiful painting. That's a painting about the Tree of Life. Pee time. So let's just pee. Okay, this is how the toilet looks like. Okay, let me turn it off for a moment. So I got the session card for 2 p.m. I'm going inside the temple. Okay, I'll be turning off now. Video is no longer allowed inside. Ayan, palabas na tayo ng temple. We just finished the endowment session, and it took us about 2 hours. The appointment was 2 o'clock. Right now it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to cross to the underground pedestrian where I can eat, but I'll show you as well a little background, the LDS presence in the Philippines. I'm excited for the temple lightning. So they have already laid the Christmas lights. There you go. This is the temple, the underground pedestrian. Have it. May meeting po ba? Okay. It's an underground pedestrian. Let's start from the earliest presence of the LDS in the Philippines. Okay, let's start here. Okay, this is the historical timeline of the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints in the Philippines, and in 2021 we celebrated a 60-year presence in the Philippines. It started 1986. 1898. May 5, George Seaman and Willard Call. Latter-day Saints serving in the U.S. military during the Spanish-American War are set apart as missionaries to the Philippines island. On August 30, the restored gospel is preached in the Philippine island for the first time. And over there, in 1945, February 18, the first Latter-day Saints Conference in the Philippines is held in Leyte, attended by church members belonging to the U.S. military. So mostly are U.S. militaries. Okay. And in June 9, this is Anisita Pabiluna Fajardo. Sister Anisida Pabilona Fajardo becomes the first Filipino member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in 1946. Let's move on. In 1955, August 1, Joseph Fielding Smith, president of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, dedicates the Philippines for the preaching of the gospel at Clark Air Base. Here they are. Okay, so it's a Clark. Yeah, Clark. I've been in Angeles City where the first church is. Okay, and this is the earliest history of the church as well. This was sometime in 1961 when April 28, Elder Gordon B. Hinckley, assistant to the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, inaugurates the missionary work in the Philippines at the Manila American Cemetery. June 5, the first 4 missionaries arrive. And in 1966, Elder Gordon B. Hinckley of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles dedicates the first Latter-day Saint chapel in the Philippines located at the Buendia Avenue, Makati. On December 11, Ruben La Canienta is called as the first Filipino district president. Filipino district president. And in 1967, August 21, 2022, the Philippine mission is formally organized. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is a very historic place. And in 1973, May 20, the Manila Philippine Stake, the first in the country, is organized by Elder Ezra Taft Benson of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, with Augusto A. Lim as state president. There they are. Elder Lim. Abutan ko pa yan siya, nakita ko pa yan siya. And in 1974, Philippines mission is divided, creating the Philippines Manila Mission and the Cebu Mission. So this is the division, missions in the Philippines. And in 1975, August 11 to 12, Philippine President Spencer W. Kimball becomes the first president of the church to visit the Philippines when he presides over the first local era conference at the Araneta Coliseum. Pulong Pilipinas in 1970. Are you prepared to be there? Okay. And in 1983, October 3, the Philippines Missionary Training Center, or the MTC in Manila, is open. Here, they're the first missionaries. Okay. And in 1984, September 25 to 27, the Manila Philippines Temple is dedicated by President Gordon B. Hinckley. So this is it. This is the place where we visited earlier. 1984. Now let's move on to 1985. Church membership in the Philippines surpasses 100,000. So that's the temple opening. Okay. Before the temple, before po ng pag-umpisa ng temple, the members invites guests to visit. We call it open house. In 1987, on August 15, the Philippines Micronesia area is established with headquarters in Manila. O Micronesia pala yun, hindi Asia Pacific, kundi Micronesia area is established with headquarters in Manila. Sections of the Book of Mormon translated into Tagalog are also released. There's the headquarters already. And in 1992, I was baptized in 1995. No. Yeah, I was baptized in 1992. August 12, 1992. So this was in August. I was a member already during this time. That's why I know Elder Augusto Lim. June 6, Elder Augusto Lim is called as the first Filipino General Authority. So that's when, I heard about him already as the first Filipino General Authority. And in 1996, May 30, President Gordon B. Hinckley presides over the largest ever assembly of Latter-day Saints. At that time, with over 35,000 gathered at the Araneta Coliseum. I wasn't able to attend kasi wala kaming pera papunta dito sa Maynila. And in 1998, August 15, the Philippine area is established after Micronesia is transferred to a newly created Pacific area of the church. And in 2002, Ito, I met him. Okay. Elder Dallin H. Oaks. I met him when he was here in Manila. In 2002 August, Elder Dallin H. Oaks serves as the president of the Philippines area, the first time in nearly half a century that a member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles is called to preside over an international area of the church. I was able to shake his hands personally. And this is the second temple in the Philippines. That's a Cebu temple. I've never been there. And that was in 2010, June 13. The Cebu City, Philippines temple is dedicated by President Thomas S. Monson. In October 2, construction of the Ordinata Philippines temple is announced. In 2011, we celebrated already the Jubilee celebration of the Philippines. Presence of the church in the Philippines. That's when the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints marks its 50th year in the Philippines with a nationwide Jubilee celebration. And in 2012, Elder Russell M. Nelson of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles dedicates an expanded Philippines Missionary Training Center. Yeah. So naging malaki na yung training center. It used to be just a small area. And the 100 Stakes, I was here. I was part of this, and I was a member of this ward. I was in that ward. And the 100 years, and that's the Mandaluyong. In 2017, April 2, President Thomas S. Monson announces plans for a second temple in Metro Manila be built in Alabang, Muntinlupa. September 10, Elder Neil L. Anderson organizes the 100th stake in the country, the Mandaluyong Philippine state. Yeah, I was part of that very remarkable celebration. And this is the 2018. In 2018, President Russell Nelson announces the construction of the Oro Philippines Mission, the first in Mindanao, and October 7, construction of the Davao Philippines Temple is announced as well. So more temples are coming. I'm excited for Davao. Okay, and in 2020, April to and October, the semi-annual World General Conference of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is aired on Philippine television. And moreover, in 2021, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints celebrates the 60th year of its official presence in the Philippines with local membership of over 805,000 Filipino members. Okay, but more or less it's close to 1 million already. The underground passage is air conditioned. Okay, let's go up. I need to grab some food. Okay, here we go. That's the Missionary Training Center. It's the area for the Missionary Training Center. My nephew on November 22nd will be entering the MTs already. That part. Okay, we will go. We will go to the temple housing. Oops. We'll go to the temple housing. Temple housing is not very far from the temple, but you just have to cross to the other side. Kasi kakain tayo before we go to the office. Brother, thank you, brother. Okay, so we're doing a lot of, that's the temple housing. It's 4 o'clock. Lihay. Pagkain pa kaya? Punta tayo ng canteen. Punta tayo ng ng konti. Bibili tayo ng pagkain. Ayun, tapos na tayong kumain. We're getting ready na. Antay na tayo ng taxi going to office. Kasi wala akong anak dito. Wala akong iniisip. Iniisip ko lang trabaho. Punta sa temple. Sarili ko. Antay tayong taxi dito. Sana may makuha tayo kagad. Ano po? Here. Picture. This is tours. If you have questions about our religion or about the church, feel free to drop me a message. I'll be more than happy to answer some of the questions that you have. If it is a question that I cannot answer, I'll definitely get somebody to help me answer your questions. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like the tour and that at the same time you have a little glance of what is happening inside this temple. Unfortunately, I really cannot divulge what's going on inside. There are some sacred ordinances there that we cannot divulge outside. Only those who can get inside will know what we do inside the temple. But definitely, if you're reading the Bible, you would be able to know it. Everything that we do inside the temple is actually found in the scripture, particularly in Leviticus, during the time of the Levites. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.